What's going on, everyone? Manchesterunited United back in the building again. We've got Adam in the studio. I'm here in the dungeon in my prison cell. We're going to talk a bit about United versus Spurs. Obviously, yesterday morning here for us, United beat Spurs 2-0 in probably our best performance so far this season. Definitely our best performance under Erik ten Hag. It was just an amazing game, amazing performance by everyone on the field. Adam, talk to me, mate. How were
Yeah,
you after the game or during the game even?
during the game, man, I was obviously getting ready for work because it was a 6:15 kickoff, and I was lucky because I was watching it on my phone, and our load for our Gibrock never came till about 7:45. So I got it right
Oh,
in, and then
perfect.
yeah, it worked out really well. So enough time to see my good mate walk off the pitch anyway. So no, it was a good game, mate. From start to finish, I thought the game was very good. I thought it was the movement of the ball was good. I thought a lot of players stayed composed, and I actually thought our midfield went really well. So, which we harped on the week before, and we're ready to neck Fred. And I can tell you, I was ready to neck him, seeing him in the lineup. So yeah, but like if Fred can play like that, I can't work out, why he can't do it week in, week out. You're at a professional level. You're getting paid good coin. You need to be bringing that week in, week out. You can't be just bringing it
That's
every
the
now
same
and
for a
then.
lot of the players.
Oh, 100%, mate, 100%.
It's
Yeah.
Look, and I know, all right, I know Fred's not as good as some of the other players around him or whatever, but when we talk about consistency, this is what United has been lacking for so many seasons is consistency. So it's
Yeah.
no good playing, as good as we did say yesterday, for example, and then the following week if we play like a lower place team in the comp playing like shit again,
Yeah,
which we
that's
have
right.
seen in the past. Like obviously, we've had our losses to Brentford and Brighton at the start of the season, and then even the win against Southampton, it was a 1-0 win, but the performance wasn't there. But then when
No.
we and I like the fact that and I know the City game's a different story altogether, but I like when we play these teams from the Big Six or whatever it is. We do step up usually, and we do put in a good shift and a great performance. I mean, yesterday's game was, like I said at the start of the pod, the best game, the best performance I've seen so far from these boys. It was great football to watch, and you mentioned as well the way they knocked the ball around. Yeah, I was really impressed with them defensively as well, and not just the
Uh,
back four.
yeah, no. Look,
Everyone. It
I'm
was
over the hearing this stigma of Tottenham was shit. Fucking bullshit. But Tottenham
yeah.
weren't allowed to be good. They weren't allowed to be good. Manchester United came at them, and they played positive football, and Tottenham couldn't get in the game. Look, De Gea had to make probably one save on a Harry Kane, and that was it. The butcher locked him
That
up. It was in his
save,
back pocket, mate.
that
And
that save from De Gea. And I don't know, like I didn't clock this until I watched the game back and watched the highlights back again. That save from De Gea, and then the ball comes out of the box again. That leads to Bruno's the goal for the
yeah,
game, the second goal of the game.
yeah, that's
Like
right.
straight away, we were in that transition straight away from our 6 yard box all the way up the other end of the pitch, and Bruno puts one in top corner.
Yeah. Look, it was an awesome goal. It was a great goal. Fred's was a deflection, but still he was in the right place at the right time, and he had
We'll
the hit.
take
And
it off, Freddie boy. He'll
I'm not
take
going
it.
to. There's no way I'm going to take it off him. You know me. I give credit where credit's due, and Fred was fantastic in the game. Yeah, I
Should I
do. I
read
give
back a
credit
couple
where.
of your messages?
Sorry, no, I don't, mate. I honestly
I
don't
know.
take back any of my messages. I call it the way it is, and that's the way. And I'm glad. And this is for every Manchester United player. I want them all to do well. I
Of
don't
course.
dislike any player at Manchester United. I just get frustrated with inconsistency and selfishness. And I'll always back every player at Manchester United. It's like Luke Shaw. I'll give Luke Shaw stick, but he's come out again, played very well on that left-hand side. Now, he's got himself into shape, and credit to him. It's great to watch. And look, we got Chelsea this weekend, and that'll be another story. And I really firmly believe we can break them down too.
Well, hopefully we'll touch on the Chelsea game in a minute. I just want to stick with this good win over Spurs. It was, I think the first few minutes I was a bit nervous because there were a couple of bad passes and we gave the ball away, and obviously everyone's still like it takes a few minutes to get to the speed of the game and come up to the standard of the game and the way it's playing. Not saying that Tottenham were putting us under any pressure. I think we put ourselves under a bit of pressure with trying to deliver that good performance. There was a moment there in the first half, and I felt sorry for him. It was Jadon Sancho. His first three touches of the ball, and he gave the ball
Oh
away.
yeah.
He just couldn't get himself into the
Yeah,
into the rhythm so quick. But then after
yeah.
that, man, we were all over him. And I know we went into the first half, into halftime at 0-0, but you could just sense there was a goal coming. We were dominating. It was. I've got a stat for you, Adam.
Yeah, you know I
This
love the
is
stats. Bring it to me.
yeah. So Antonio Conte, Tottenham manager, in any team he's managed in any league that he's been in, over 90 minutes, has never conceded as many shots as he did against United yesterday.
That's such a great stat, isn't it?
Just yeah,
It's
like shots on. I don't know if they were on target or not, but shots at goal,
yeah.
28 shots or something, 29 shots.
Yeah, you could probably go
I
back
mean,
to the week before as well, mate. Like the week before, we were giving them heaps because they had so many shots and they're not going in the back of the net. Rashford in that game, mate, he had stacks of chances to score, but I think once they get one, Rashford once he gets one or two, he gets on that roll. So look, I think people are being still, Rashford's my boy. he
yeah, look, he actually played a very good game, man.
he did, man.
My only criticism of Rashford, uh, it's more of a question of Rashford. Does he know how to hit the ball any other way than
The way
smacking
than
the leather off
driving
it?
it. Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, 100%. Does he know how to put it in any other way? Yeah,
Like what I can't now, and I go back to think about it, and he probably has done this in the past, but has he ever side-footed a ball into the goal?
yeah, definitely.
He, tr-
He's also rolled a
I
keeper as well, and
I
like it,
understand
like
that
that
one
one,
on one.
the one where he took the key. He was 2v1, and then he beat the two players, and then it was a great save by Lorez though. He threw the arm
Yeah,
out. He came across. He did go the right way, Rashford,
yeah, but
but
if he
it was
places that,
unbelievable save.
because if you look back, man, he tries to smack the leather
He
off the
does. He
ball
does
every
try to
time.
hit that as well. Yeah, yeah,
I mean, you're
you,
only a few yards out, just place it.
yeah.
But
You're right.
anyway, look, that's the only
Look at Bruno's
criticism.
offside one. Bruno's offside one. The way he rolled the keeper there and just passed it in. Obviously, he rolled the keeper, but
Yeah,
yeah, but yeah,
look,
I understand what you're
that
saying
would have
there.
been a good goal too had he
Yeah,
been
I mean,
onside.
cracker.
But
You would have loved
mate, like you said,
it.
I want. Listen, I can. You're a better man than me. You say you don't dislike players. I do dislike players, and
Yeah, no, I don't.
everyone knows my feelings about Bruno. I
Yeah,
don't like him as a player, but I
yeah,
want him to do well because it means United do well.
that's right.
Simple as that, mate. This year, over any player, over anyone, I
Talking my
don't care
language,
who
brother.
wears it. As long as they do well, man, that's all that matters to me because it means the club do well, and that's what I want to see. I want to see 3 points for the club week in, week out. But
100%, man.
I'm gonna look, and I'll give Bruno credit. It was his best game I've seen this season. It's the best game I've seen from Bruno since he signed his bumper contract.
Yeah, I
I'll,
totally agree. Totally agree with you, mate. Yeah,
but
it always seems to
if
be the thing.
look, if he can produce games like this on a more consistent basis, I'll give the guy his respect and the credit that he deserves. But he doesn't deliver, so that's my criticism of Bruno. And anyway, look, I don't want to sit here and be negative about such a dominating display because that's what it was. We dominated from kickoff to full time. We dominated, and I'm with you on the whole thing about Spurs weren't that good. 100%, they weren't that good because we didn't let them be good.
No. If it wasn't for Lorez, mate, they would have been screwed. They would have
Mate,
been
honestly,
screwed big time, man.
it takes to say things like that, and I understand. All right, they weren't good, but it takes so much away from how good United were, and I hate the fact that a lot of United fans are saying, "Oh yeah, but Tottenham was shit." No, man, you not give the boys the credit that they deserve. Give them the respect that they deserve.
Yeah,
We
you know
made
the
them
thing
be
that
shit.
gets me, like those people that do say that, I question them on how many games have they watched of Tottenham's. The last pod I said to you, they've had exactly the same results as us. They had one loss and one draw, and the rest were wins. So what makes you think they're playing better than us? So I don't watch them, but if I go back and look at wins and losses and draws, looks pretty much the
Yeah,
same to me. I just think United needed to take their chances, and they did take. They didn't take all their chances, but they definitely took two that you went in the back of the net. So,
exactly.
and I didn't see. I can't remember a time Harry Kane got in behind, or even Song got
Son,
him. Son
son,
got him
son.
behind. Son got him behind. Got him behind. I can't remember a time. And like those two rip up teams. They ripped them up, but they were in the back pocket. Delo again, absolutely played a great game again.
So did
Varane,
Luke Shaw.
actually, Varane got caught out once, didn't he? He made that mistake through the middle, and he did apologise to everyone. But yeah,
But did you,
nervous
when he
time.
made that mistake, did you feel, were you worried? I wasn't.
Oh, no, whenever I see something like that, it's just purely habit from me as a football fan. No matter
Mm.
whether it's Manchester United or whoever it is, it could be my daughter's local team or whatever. If I see a ball turned over in that back third, I always get that feeling that a goal may come. But yeah, credit to them
I
that
don't
they
feel that.
stayed strong.
I don't feel that with these two at the back.
Yeah, yeah, that's
I'm
good.
telling
That's
you,
good.
I've never felt so comfortable with our backline like I am with with the back four that we've got now. Even with when Malacia comes in, I feel comfortable having Varane and Martinez at the back, mate. I feel so safe back there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I could go to sleep, leave the doors unlocked, and I know that they're not gonna. Those two won't let anything happen. You know what I mean? Nothing's gonna go in.
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
And
Yeah,
they're so good, man. They're so calm on the ball. Martinez's passing range is
yeah,
amazing.
so good, man.
He's got a he's got a beautiful left peg on him. He can just ping him around the pitch. His diagonal passing is unbelievable. Um, and like you said, Delo had a really good game. Luke Shaw had a really good game too.
Yeah, man,
It's good to
far out,
see.
man. It's
It's good to
so
see
good.
that when he's pushing forward and we do turn over possession, that he's hauling us to get back.
He is.
Not just not
That's
just
all I
jogging.
ask. That's all I ask out of players. And look, most of our pods are off the cuff, so we call it out, we see it, and that's all I ask out of players is just to give that 100%. And I can see it out of this team, especially on the weekend. They were playing for each other and they were so hungry to play. It was
Yeah.
I'm stinging for the Chelsea game. I mean, as a United fan at the moment, whenever we get stinging to watch a game, we're like the but it's a 3:30 a.m.
And
game, so I'm keen
I'm a
as.
bit more nervous about this one because
Yeah.
I've had that same buzzing feeling before whenever we go to
Oh,
Chelsea, and
that's what I'm saying.
going to the bridge has never been easy for United. And I'm
No.
not talking about recent history. I'm going as far back as
Yeah.
even when Sir Alex was in charge. We don't have a great record at Stamford Bridge, so hopefully this time round it's a different era. Obviously, we got a different manager. We're playing a different way. But Chelsea, they're not going that good either. They might be above us in the table, but they're not really running hot, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
But don't forget they got a very good manager as well, Chelsea. Very good manager.
Yeah, but he's due a loss.
Yeah. I know he's due a loss, but even when he was at Brighton, he was very good at Brighton as well. So um, he'll come up with something. But ETH, phone home, brother. Let's go.
um, Casemiro.
Yeah,
What are your thoughts on Casemiro to date? Like yesterday's performance, he was brilliant yesterday.
yeah. Look, I think Yeah, he hasn't been the best, has he? He hasn't been the best. I think he's still trying to find his feet. And actually, on the against Spurs, I thought he was very good. Look, he did turn over the ball a couple of times there too, and but he got the week before. I think it was Newcastle. He intercepted that ball, put it through. Was it against for Ronaldo? Was
No,
that Newcastle? No, the
Everton.
week before that. Yeah,
Everton.
Everton. Like he made the mistake. He certainly tried to make up for it. And I think I like that in his game. So as soon as he makes a mistake, he doesn't want to just dawdle back. He wants to try and get back and make up for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't be too harsh on him. Oh, look,
No, look, as hard as brilliant as everyone was, I think he was probably close to best on ground yesterday.
yeah,
Had
no,
it
he
not
was
been
good.
for a
Yeah.
couple of other goal scorers, he was really good yesterday. I'm
What
glad to
about his
see his
shot,
apprentice.
man?
I know. Look, I like where he's progressing in his apprenticeship under McTominay. It looks like he'll be a
Yeah.
he'll be a good he's going to be a good apprentice once he working under Scott McTominay. Once
Yeah.
he finishes his apprenticeship, he can take over after
He's probably polishing Scott's shoes as well, boots as well. So
that. Don't let
yeah.
anyone mistake. Don't get it fooled, mate. Scott McTominay, I'm telling you, he'll have the armband around his arm when we're lifting Trophy 21.
Yeah. And Anthony, what about Anthony's shot whizzed past? Maybe.
Yep, he hit the bottom of the post. He played all right too. I know. Look, the whole story that came out a couple of weeks about him being a one-trick pony, he sort of can't shake that at the moment because it does look like he is a one-trick pony. Everyone knows what he's going to do, but they still, at the moment, I'm not saying he's unstoppable, but they are struggling to cope with what he's bringing. And
I tell you what,
had he played well
yeah.
yesterday.
That shot that he had, if that had hit the ground, because it actually hit the ground before it hit the post, but if it had hit the ground earlier, it would have been in the back of the net. It was absolutely flying, and the spin on the
Yeah,
it actually wasn't spinning that quick, but it had a lot of whip on it. And as soon as it hits the ground, that's in the back of the net. But unfortunately,
yeah.
it stayed up.
I don't think Lloris was ever going to get to that either because
Never, man, in a million
he
years.
saw that very late. You got it. Yeah, so obviously Lloris has seen the ball late there, and you know, had it been a couple of inches to the right, we're probably talking about a 3-0 win and a goal up at halftime. So overall, I think Anthony, although he's still only doing this, cut back inside onto his left peg, and as I said before, they still can't close him down. They still can't get near him. So hopefully, he improves a lot more than what we've seen over the last few weeks. Starts to produce a lot more. His final product gets better as he progresses as well.
Yeah, no, totally agree. Look, he's an exciting player to watch, that's for sure. So I'm excited for his future at Manchester United. So it's going to be awesome, awesome to watch.
No, it certainly will. Um, Other than that, I think we pretty much touched on, you know, all the like the important bits of the game. We're not going to speak
Yeah,
about what happened at the end because I don't want to give that any more attention or coverage than what it's already got because it's already taken the limelight away from what I've said so many times already. This pod, our best performance of the season, and I don't think that's fair on the guys that did take part in the game. So we'll leave that where it is. We got
yeah,
Chelsea 3 a.m. Sunday morning. Another ratchet kickoff time.
yeah. 3:30 in the morning, man. But at least it's a Sunday morning. It's not the
Yeah,
Monday morning. So
still
yeah.
it's still a punish.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a punish, but we'll be up. We'll probably go live on TikTok as well an hour before kickoff. So that'll be good.
Fucking good luck.
I'll love that. 2:30. So I'll get on. So
Yeah,
and I'll notice you're doing all right. TikTok, we're nearly up to 400 on your one, so we can go live together, which is good. So, but touching on this
apparently,
game, yeah, apparently,
apparent,
yep.
just apparently on the TikTok, I think sometime in November. I don't know what. I think it might have been the 19th or the 20th in November. You don't have to have X amount of followers to go live anymore. Anyone
Oh,
can just
okay.
go live.
Yeah, right. That'll be good.
Yeah, so
Excellent.
see how we go there.
Yeah. No, I'm excited about that. We've got a very
Yeah,
good fan base on TikTok, so
yeah, they
it's
love it.
good to have a chat. Like I had a big chat with a woman last night over Ronaldo. So
Yeah,
um
over
did
Ronaldo. Yeah, okay.
you, so yeah. So but we'll leave it at that. Move on to the Chelsea game. Yeah.
Chelsea, Chelsea. The one chant club. They like I said, they haven't lost under Graham Potter yet in the league, so they're due for a loss. I know. Look, they've got some obviously very good players in that squad, and we're going to have to be at our best, if not better, than what we produced against Tottenham yesterday. I'm feeling confident going into this. I think we can. We need to win, but I think we will win. I'm pretty confident we'll get the 3 points.
Yeah, it's a massive again, massive game, isn't it? Like I'm just looking at their win, loss, draw. It's exactly the same as United's. Yeah, they got 4 wins, a loss, and a draw. We're the same, 4 wins, loss, and a draw. Uh, we're coming good against the big teams. So Tottenham, Arsenal, Liverpool, we're coming good. And again, Chelsea aren't going to sit back. So um, they plays into our favors when they don't sit back, and we really know how to get them on the counter. Again, it's going to come down to our midfield, and if our midfield can stay play as well as they did yesterday or the day before, it'll be unbelievable. Look, I think Fred will start again. Eric Ten Hag is like that. He'll give the players, if they play well, they get another go. Um, so I don't think too much will change in that midfield. I don't think too much will. How
Do you
have we
think?
heard anything about Martial? Whether he'll be back?
I'm not sure about Anthony Martial. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure Ericsson will be fit. Hopefully, I'm hoping he'll be fit because what do you do there? If Ericsson's 100% fit, does he start? Would Ten
I
Hag
don't think
start
he
him?
will. I don't think Eric Ten Hag will start him. I don't think he will. As much as I would want him to start, I just think that this is what Eric Ten Hag implements. He implements if you play well, then you get to start the next game. And he said that consistently in a press conference. So,
Yeah.
as much as I would like to see him there, Fred deserves his chance to start. Bruno as well. He's captain. He's going to start, and Casemiro. So, I don't think Ericsson. Look, I think if Fred comes out and he starts misplacing passes and doing stupid shit as he has done a lot before, I think Eric Ten Hag will make a early sub on his ass. So, um, yeah, I don't
Look,
think he'll change it up.
I'm just looking at our past fixtures against Chelsea. Um, so in our last, what is it? One, two, three, four, five meetings. Chelsea haven't beaten us. We've beaten them twice, and the rest have been draws.
Yeah,
Our last victory against Chelsea came in February 2020. We beat them 2-0. And this is all in the league, mind you.
yeah,
Before that, we beat them 4-0, if you remember, on opening day of the season at Old Trafford.
yeah.
Um, Fat Frank was in charge. And then the last time they've beaten us, when do you think the last time Chelsea beat us?
Really? Is
And
it
it
is
was
it like that? Is it?
it. When do you think? Don't look. Don't Google.
No, I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
Right?
No, I was just
It
reading.
was it was at Stamford Bridge. How long ago do you reckon it was that they beat us?
Fuck, I've got the worst memory. But um, all you know what? Ollie we had that season. Ollie had that season where away from home, we what do you call it? We never lost a game. So I'm
Mm.
thinking maybe 3 seasons ago, two, three,
20,
three, 4.
2017 was our last loss to Chelsea.
2017
That's
in
what
the
it says
Premier
here,
League.
mate. In the
2017.
Premier League, 1-0 at Stamford Bridge, and then after that, it's win, draw, draw, win, win,
Wow,
draw,
that's a
draw, 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 draw. So our last win against them was at
yeah.
Stamford Bridge as well.
Actually, I do remember that because I think we are talking about that on one of our pods last year, and we are talking about how many draws they've had in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, far out 2017. That's a good record, isn't it?
It is a good record. So
Yeah,
as much as we all like to think, oh,
yeah,
we don't have a great record against them at Stamford Bridge, obviously the proof is in the pudding there. It's not too
yeah.
bad.
Oh, it's good.
So yeah, look, I'm feeling confident, man. I
Yeah,
think
mate.
the
Oh,
lineup.
look, Raheem
I think he
Sterling, I
will
think's
change.
coming back in. Raheem
Yeah,
Sterling's coming back in. Chilwell will come in. I think
they've got
I'm reading here
Aubameyang.
Havertz as well. Is it Aubameyang? Yeah.
Yeah,
So all those boys will be back in. So
they've got a good squad. It's just
oh
how
mate, they've got a very good squad.
I just think we got a better squad.
Yeah, yeah. De Gea, Delo,
Give
well,
give give me a quick
Varane.
score prediction before we wrap it up.
Yeah, score prediction. I think. You know what? On that, it's another clean sheet. So we had 2 clean sheets in a row. De Gea want to go for in his 500 and second game, 502nd game. Let's make it a hat trick of clean sheets. I It's 1-0, 2-0 win for me. Yeah,
I'm going to push the envelope a bit further. I'm going to go 3-0 for United. I think we're going to dominate again. I think we step up to, like I said earlier, we do step up against these bigger teams, bigger clubs, and I think we'll rise to this occasion again and we'll produce something very similar to what we saw yesterday. You know, the confidence will be sky high out in the dressing room after that game against Tottenham. They'd all be pumped, they'd be buzzing. No matter what negative story comes out around the club, you know, surrounding certain players, I don't think they're going to let that get to them. I really think they're going to ride this wave of confidence while it's there, because we all know that, like, when United are good, we're really good, but when we're shit, we're really shit.
yeah.
Right.
Look,
So
I think with the
while the
incident
confidence is high, I think we'll be fine.
that's just passed, Eric Ten Hag's shown his hand. He's made the right call, and I think the players will see that as the manager backing the players. So yeah, I'm with you. I think the players will come out confident, and I think they'll really take it to Chelsea, and I'll be glad to. It'll be another game where I'm already excited to watch it. So I'll definitely be sitting in this cave
You know,
at
I,
3 o'clock.
look, I don't want to bring it up, right? You know, with Ronaldo walking off, I've done that before, and man, my coach.
But this was
So
my point. This was my point.
I'll,
If you did it in your game, just in your Sunday league, mate, you'd cop that much shit. Oh fucking hell, man, you would,
mate, one of
100%.
my, so I was on the bench for first grade, and one of the boys, it was coming late in the game and I'd been on the bench obviously the whole game, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, this fucker's not going to put me on, right? And we're coming late in the game, and one of the players had been booked. One of my teammates was already booked,
Yeah,
and then so we're coming. I don't know, probably last 5 minutes. So I started getting changed. My coach has turned to me and he goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" He goes, "Why have you gotten changed?" He goes, "I'm about to put you on." And then he's turned back to have a look at the pitch, and the player that got booked has just been pulled up against that he was going to sub me for.
yeah.
Has just got pulled up again with the second yellow and got sent off.
Well, I
He tore
got to
shreds
admit,
off me.
mate, I'm the first one to admit I hate being subbed, but I don't think I've ever walked off from a game. I can't remember. I can't remember if I did. Have I ever walked off from a game like that? Like, I tell you what, he's got some fucking balls on him to
Uh,
do that. He has got some balls on him to like just go, fuck this. I don't care whether there's 75,000 fans here. I'm walking
no,
off the pitch, no matter how much stick I'm going to cop. I just
let's not talk. Let's
blows
not
me
bring it up
away.
too much. I know.
Nah, mate, that's
I
it.
know.
I
Anyway,
enjoyed your
all
story.
right.
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah, that's all I want to say. Anyway, I think that's a good place to leave it. Guys,
Yeah,
thanks for
no.
watching again.
Cool.
Make sure you catch Adam on the TikTok. I'll speak to you soon.
See you, buddy.
See
Have
you,
a
bro.
good hour.
All
See
right.
you. Bye.